今週のデジタルを受け入れるための建築の深掘りでは、見出しを超えてデジタル変革を形作る建築パターンを検討します。このエピソードでは、組織領域における労働力の能力ギャップに焦点を当て、これが人工知能やサイバーセキュリティにどのようなストレスを生み出しているかを考察します。私はダレン博士です。分析に入りましょう。
Organizations are facing instability in their workforce with the rise of AI. Recent layoffs at major telecom companies highlight the urgent need for effective upskilling programs. Your team might be feeling frustrated due to a lack of training. This can significantly hinder your organization's effectiveness. The root issue isn't a lack of ability, it's about poor decision-making. It's crucial to evaluate who holds the power to invest in training. Misalignment in strategic workforce planning leads to skill gaps, especially in cybersecurity. A lack of hands-on training worsens this challenge. Additionally, many organizations struggle with outdated training programs. These barriers hinder agility in adopting digital technologies. Continuous education is key to safeguarding against new threats. Aligning training with strategic goals and compliance ensures your organization's resilience.
A clear pattern is emerging regarding workforce capability gaps. This week, a major telecom announced layoffs. This highlights the urgent need for effective upskilling programs. As a result, workforce planning decisions are getting slower and riskier for organizations. From an architectural perspective, this complicates decision rights. Aligning training initiatives with your strategic goals requires clarity on who is responsible. Understanding this alignment ensures your training efforts fit into your broader objectives. You might view this as just a training issue, but it's a deeper problem tied to your organization's operational efficiency. Many organizations struggle with outdated training methods. This stagnation makes it harder to attract talent, especially in fields like cybersecurity. A lack of hands-on learning opportunities is hindering workforce development. As compliance requirements tighten, ensuring alignment with training objectives is crucial for resilience. Continuous education must be a priority in your strategies. This isn't about failing capabilities, it's about the decision-making processes. Speed without aligned decision rights leads to chaos.
Let's take a closer look at the current skills gap in the workforce. As organizations adopt AI models, they face workforce instability. Recent layoffs at a major telecom company highlight the need for effective upskilling programs. This issue goes beyond just updating training methods. It involves strategic alignment and complexity. In your organization, the pressure to enhance skills is a critical business challenge. Without structured decision-making, employees may feel frustrated. This can lead to decreased morale and effectiveness. Delays in project approvals often point to unclear ownership and responsibility. In such an environment, strategic workforce planning becomes essential. Misalignment between training and corporate strategy undermines organizational readiness. This is not merely a failure of capability, it's a failure of decision-making. Leaders need to assess their decision-making authority and ensure alignment while considering compliance boundaries. Ongoing education is crucial, especially in cybersecurity. A lack of hands-on training creates risks. This not only affects current operations, but also jeopardizes future success.
Organizational stress becomes evident during AI transitions. Recently, a major telecom company announced layoffs while shifting toward AI capabilities. This change has sparked unrest and uncertainty among employees. Leaders are facing significant workforce readiness challenges. If organizations ignore these issues, their strategic planning can falter and accountability may suffer. The pressure impacts both organizational and strategic areas. A mismatch between required skills and operational needs can stall project approvals and cloud decision-making. For your team, this emphasizes the need to align training initiatives with organizational strategy. You might see this as a technology issue, but it actually highlights deeper problems related to workforce capabilities. While many concentrate on implementing technology, the real challenge is clarifying decision rights around training initiatives. If leadership doesn't establish clear ownership, workforce capabilities may decline before achieving strategic objectives. Addressing this requires focusing on a competency framework that defines roles in training and integration. Establishing strong compliance boundaries will ensure that training programs remain aligned with the broader organizational strategy. Workforce instability in organizations stems from critical gaps in cybersecurity training. A recent report highlights the urgent need for hands-on experience. Many companies struggle to fill cybersecurity positions due to a lack of practical training opportunities. Ignoring these issues can stall project approvals and create ownership challenges. This is especially true in the organizational and process areas, where ineffective training leads to misalignment with strategic goals. Organizations often focus on hiring talent, but miss the importance of a clear framework for training responsibilities. The real challenge is forming partnerships that enable practical educational experiences. If leadership doesn't prioritize strategic training decisions, cybersecurity capabilities will weaken, hindering long-term protection goals. To stabilize this situation, implementing a capability model can clarify roles and effectively align future training efforts. Organizational stress is clearly evident in data governance failures. This week, new reports show that many organizations are falling behind in responsible data management investments. They face significant privacy risks while trying to innovate. If this trend continues, approvals for essential projects could come to a standstill. This fragmentation of ownership across departments disrupts both alignment and efficiency, impacting strategic and digital initiatives. Leaders often focus on technology solutions, believing they are the main problems. But the real issue lies in the lack of strong governance policies. Without clearly defined decision-making rights for data management, compliance falters, impacting privacy standards. For your team, it's crucial to prioritize establishing robust governance frameworks. This connects data practices with your strategic goals. Many view this as just a data issue, but it reveals deeper challenges in alignment and strategy. If leadership ignores these governance needs, data integrity may fail before innovation can take shape. To stabilize the environment, it's essential to create a compliance boundary. This helps maintain operational standards and reduces risk exposure in data handling. A common theme emerges across different pillars. It shows the tension between skill acquisition and strategic alignment. As organizations adopt AI solutions, gaps appear due to inadequate training. Poor workforce planning exposes a neglect of decision rights. This issue isn't about a lack of capability, it's about decision failures. Misalignment between training needs and decision frameworks creates challenges. We see this clearly in struggles with cybersecurity hiring and stalled digital transformations. For your portfolio, it's crucial to prioritize clear decision rights for training initiatives. When leadership doesn't establish governance policies, capabilities decline, which stalls project progress. To tackle this, focus on ownership and boundaries around your training efforts. Architects should first aim to stabilize those decision rights. 3 choices stand out for leaders. First, centralize training initiatives or empower local teams to choose their training needs. This decision ensures consistent skill development across the organization. Alternatively, it may create fragmentation and misalignment in training programs. Understanding this trade-off is essential for managing workforce capability effectively. Next, consider governance around data handling. You can establish a clear compliance boundary or maintain flexible governance. A clear boundary reinforces data integrity and accountability. However, flexibility may increase vulnerabilities and privacy breaches. This isn't just oversight. Clarity is crucial to managing data risks. Finally, decide whether to focus resources on targeted upskilling in AI or diversify training across multiple skill sets. Targeted upskilling enhances expertise in AI capabilities, while diversification could dilute effectiveness and stifle innovation. These decisions will shape your workforce's readiness and alignment with your strategic goals. By addressing these choices now, leaders can position their organizations for success in a rapidly changing environment.
Let's take a step back. The pattern we see is clear. Decision failures in training reveal significant skills gaps. Architects must provide clarity and ownership for these training initiatives. Remember the telecom that faced project delays from unclear training governance? As you head into your next steering meeting, make sure to clarify who owns the training decisions. Next week, we'll discuss actionable pathways to strengthen workforce alignment.
今週の建築の深掘りはこれで終了です。このエピソードを楽しんでいただけたら、お気に入りのプラットフォームや YouTube で5つ星をつけてください。さらに深く関わりたい方は Patreon で Embracing Digital を探してコミュニティに参加してください。次回まで私はダレン博士です。難しい質問をし続け、デジタル革命を受け入れ続けてください。